For our wine region project, our group decided to study the Rhone Valley wine region in France. Rhone Valley is a large wine growing region in the southeastern part of France. There are northern and southern regions in the valley, with the southern region being the much larger of the two, as you can see on the map over here. The Rhone River runs directly through the valley, and vineyards are located on both sides of the river. Like I did say before, the southern region is responsible for the majority of the grapes grown in the area, with about 95%. In the region, 27 different varieties of grapes are grown. The Northern Valley is famous for Syrah and white wine grapes, while the larger Southern Valley is known for Grenache. The popularity of white wine in the smaller northern region of the valley is shown here by the varietals present in the region. About 79% of wine produced is red, 15% is rosé, and 6% is white. When thinking of how we wanted to present our data in the presentation, I went ahead and decided to pull data from an online database regarding wine styles, regions, and ratings. As far as the Rhone Valley is concerned, the most popular wine types are kind of all over the board, with the top 5 being highlighted in this graph here, made from a data modeling software. The most popular style of wine in the region is a Rhone-style red blend. The second most popular is a Rhone-style white blend, followed by Syrah, Rosé, and Viognier at the bottom. Since wine is such a huge export for the Rhone Valley in France, there is a large financial impact on the country itself. 33,330,000 cases of wine are produced each production year, meaning that 400 million bottles of wine are sold every vintage. England, Belgium, the United States, and Canada, as well as Germany, are large exports for the Rhone Valley, with the domestic consumer of France being the largest consumer of wine from the region. However, demand for Rhone Valley wine has continued to increase. Because the valley itself is so large, the north and south regions do have very different climates based on their different geographical positions. The northern region has a continental climate with hot summers and cold winters, as well as heavy yearly precipitation. Steep hillsides also help retain good soil and heat from the sun. In the south region, warm summers and mild winters, as well as less rainfall, are responsible for the different climate than the northern region. The minstrel wind blows at around 60 miles an hour for almost half of the year and have both good and bad effects on the vineyards, including stressing the grapes. The Rhone Valley has been a wine growing region for thousands of years, with the ancient Greeks being the first to build vineyards around 400 BC, meaning that vineyards in the area have existed for over 2,000 years. However, in the 1800s, Syrah from Hermitage was sold to Bordeaux and Burgundy to try and improve their wines, making the current wines darker and more structured compared to their previous counterparts. Due to the age of the region, there are a lot of interesting facts and notable things about the Rhone Valley. Due to its size, the Rhone Valley does have one of the largest variations of wine styles of any wine region present in the world. The valley was formed by glacial erosion during the last ice age, not unlike the Grand Canyon here in the United States. In the early 1300s, the Pope moved his residency to Avignon, which gave the most famous wine region the name Châteauneuf-du-Pape, which actually translates to Pope's New Castle, which does represent the Pope's summer home in 1309. Like I said before, our group pulled online data from a database to further analyze the Rhone Valley wine region. Not only does the region produce a lot of wine, but there are also a lot of wineries that sell the local product. I wanted to look into the retail prices of what a bottle of wine from a winery in this area would cost. And when I looked more into that data, I saw that the highest average price of a bottle of wine was $83.33 for a bottle of Syrah Viognier. However, there are a large range of price points, with some being as low as the $10 to $15 range. So there is really something for everyone at the wineries in this very expansive region. As well as pulling data about price, I also wanted to see just about the concentration of wineries worldwide. with Western Europe and the Eastern United States having the highest concentration of wineries that had embedded data regarding location. Um, this this dashboard that we published will be available on Blackboard if there are any further questions or any further analysis that needs to be done.